EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the start of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today, it's live opening round coverage of the Northeast Invitational. .310 yards and straight, you can win with that. This is the second shot at the par 4. Frank, you think about the great rivalries in sports, the Yankees and the Red Sox, Ollie and Frazier, and in golf, Nicklaus and Palmer. Great athletes, great teams pushing one another to great heights.
It's amazing how that's gone forward too, because Nicklaus and Palmer really became Nicklaus and Watson. Then there was like Norman Faldo, but some would say that Faldo Ballesteros, 6 majors to 5 was even more important. But in this era that we're in now, I think we're all praying for that Woods-McIlroy rivalry. Woods with 14 majors, McIlroy already with 4. That really is one to celebrate over.
Now headed in the right direction, into red figures at 1 under par after the birdie. Now at the second here at Lighthouse Point, Frank, this is some tough par 3.
If you want to try and really break the hole down and be a purist here, Rich, you'd like to hit a little cut into this green, something that moves away from the water and the cliff back towards that bunker. That would be the perfect shot to hit. But such a difficult par 3, anything on the green would be good here.
Stuck the follow-through right there. This could be really good. And that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's formality now. Yet another birdie and yet another tie at the top of the leaderboard.
Frank, I like the mix of holes as we start out here at Lighthouse Point. Tough par 4, then a par 3, and now a scoring opportunity with a par 5 at the third.
Scoring opportunity with a good drive. Very thin fairway here, Rich. This hole is built for accuracy, and players off the tee, they're going to... Well, when he goes after it, like it is here.
That is a heat-seeking missile right there. Wow.
That is wrong. That's beyond wrong.
That is a sensational play right there, and you have to think that a little helping breeze gave that a nice boost.
He can't be that good.
Like you caught a flyer right there, Frank.
I don't know what he thought. This is way too much.
Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
Yeah. That's what everyone else is going to say, except him. Huge angle hit. The quality of the golf right now, outstanding.
For those of you just tuning in, we're checking in now on our featured golfer here at the Fourth. As we catch up with today's featured golfer, we have already seen some excellent play. Frank, what are some of the keys to keeping this early momentum?
basically just trying to do the same things. We're seeing good driving, good approach play, and very good speed on the green right now. Keep doing the same thing.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. And this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. Good swing, good shot yet again. Can't hide the flagstick from that man. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Nice solid start to the round. Tee to Green looks to be in command.
Yeah, it's surprising. I thought he might have been a little shaky out of the gate, but certainly proved me wrong.
This is going to be a tough day on the links. I mean, even the Seagulls are walking to work. Frank, it makes the game easy when you play it from the fairway.
Especially when you play it from a lie like that.
Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one. Bogey try up next. Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
His momentum can quickly go in the right direction from this.
This is a pretty good performance right here. 6 under for the tournament. Par 3/6 is relatively short, 198 yards, Frank.
But this one, really, you've got to go airborne here. That bunker that protects the left side and front, you've got to carry that and get it to land soft so it doesn't skip through the back of the screen. Oh, this is right at it.
Terrific golf shot. And now that for an easy birdie. Just 5 feet left. On fire right now. 7 under par. Now to the 7th hole here at Lighthouse Point. Frank, we all love the shorter par 4s.
There's so many decisions to be made here at 7. You look at the scorecard, it's not very long, but when you start to flash your driver down that right side, you'll notice that fairway gets very narrow. So the decision is really, that's the prudent play or not. From there, it's just a short iron in, and you should be looking at birdie.
Frank, the handicap system in golf really is the great equalizer, isn't it?
Yeah, there's no sport like it. I can't imagine going to Wimbledon and playing, sort of Djokovic or Federer, or, playing NFL with Peyton Manning. But, the beauty of golf, we can go out in a golf course. You decide what our handicaps are on the first tee. You decide who's going to get strokes, and then off you go and play. And you play on a level playing field.
That's an absolute tracer right there. In the fairway and well over 320 yards. And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green. This has been a great performance so far, but Frank, a long ways to go. Do you ever worry about complacency?
Yeah, sometimes it just looks like it's too easy. At the moment, the putts are going in, the iron shots are going close enough, but some things, they don't happen by accident. He's got to still keep concentrating right now. Safely on deck.
That's another green hit in regulation. That has been the story all day, just wearing out the center of that club face. Eyeing this putt for a birdie. Just continuing to play some really good golf. 8 under par for the championship. Now another par 3. We're at the 8th. Frank, it's only 165 yards.
It is, but when you look at the green, you can see how narrow it is. Actually, the green is nearly a figure 8, so it's obviously the right number hole. Bunker's sort of short leftish and that little pocket area on the right, so it'll punish anything left or right, even though the hole's just that meager yardage. Surely not.
Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Oh, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot. Second shot.
You may have lost track at home, but we're keeping count. That is 9 under for the day. Now to the par 5 9. Frank, what are we looking at here?
Well, for the longer hitters, it's actually a chance to reach a par 5 and 2. 300 yards is where that fairway starts to bend more to the left. So if you do the maths, it's going to give you roughly 250 yards to the middle sort of front left of that green. That's the easy way to play the hole. Make a mistake off the tee and you might find out this is a shot.
Did a ball explode? That is big. I mean really big. Pretty good drive here.
Another straight one.
Wow, Frank, that was an absolute bomb right there.
Yeah, what's longer than long? Because we just saw it.
That one is bunker bound, it looks like. And a chance for eagle after that perfectly played shot. Locked in on the lead and the speed. Anywhere near as good as the front nine, Frank Hill will be very happy with his score at the end of the day.
Yeah, the hardest thing right now is to just keep doing the same thing without focusing on the score.
rhythmic swing right there, and right down Peachtree. Chance to set himself up for a good scoring opportunity with his second shot here. Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths. And getting ready for the putt. Who knows? It is a 4-round tournament, setting himself up for a good weekend, maybe a great one. Young star makes his birdie. Standing over the ball here at the par 5 11th. Second from an excellent mark. This one looks right on point. Crucial eagle attempt on the way. Gimme, but well within his range. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Moving on to the 12th hole now. Par 4, 439 yards. Just a beautiful drive. Hit it solid and right in the middle. Right in the heart of the fairway. Green light special. This is just a superb performance. Great round to this point, Frank, and you can really see that reflected in his mood today.
Yeah, it just looks too easy. Swinging the club beautifully. Ball's going exactly where he wants it to. He's not trying to take too many risks. So consequently, he's getting birdie opportunity after birdie opportunity.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Nice play right there. That's in pretty close. Standing over his birdie putt. Putting on a show, this tournament leads to 15 under par. Well, well, well. What do we have here, partner? The par 5 13th, or is it a par 8? I can't tell.
It looks like a misprint, Rich. 702 yards, and not only that, too, they put the 2 fairway bunkers in a perfect place. Perfect place if they want to annoy your tee shot. It's going to take 310, 320 yards just to get past that. Then you've got a long, long way to go. And, of course, remember when you're on 10? This is the shared green. So 13 and 10, this is where they meet up again. At the end of a long, long walk.
Looks like he's going to have a go at it here at the par 5, his second shot. This one has a chance to be really good. Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just a lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
Ready for his third shot. Needs to hit this close. This has really been a good bounce-back round. Slow at the start, now they're picking up some speed. Just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the lead. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. What a day it's been. Par 3 14th, headed over Lake Zimmer. Old man Zimmer was a legend in these parts here in Maine, at Lighthouse Point. All you want here, Frank, at 240 yards. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just sun shot in that. Easy birdie.
Just 5 feet left.
Great, too.
Beautiful. Hole and Frank a return to sanity, 387 yards, par 4.
Yeah, second easiest hole on the golf course. Bends a little to the left. Just avoid the sand left and that little pot bunker on the right. And you should be set up with a relatively short iron in to a green. The only problem is if you go long.
Well, that was a beautiful drive, Frank. Really good position to take advantage.
Sitting up beautifully to throw it. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Really solid strike. A cursory look at the scorecard, Rich, and well, it looks hard at 240 yards, but that elevation is going to chew off quite a bit of yardage off the scorecard. Really, it's a good chance for a birdie on this closing stretch. V-shaped green, as long as you're on the right section of the green, you could have a chance for birdie.
Well, that's how you play the game right there. Now get on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie. Settles in over the putt. Surprise, surprise.
Just when you thought things were going to go the other way.
Well, Frank, I love this par 5 17th. Not only is it fun to play, but if you head over the Juniata Crossway Bridge ahead, you can find Brent's Lobster Shack, which is one of the best lobster rolls I have ever had. And you know they specialize in that up here in Maine. But what a hole.
After it like he is here.
Good contact, good result. Excellent start off the tee. That's a great way to begin this hole.
Second shot.
Bring the hammer right on it, setting up an eagle opportunity. 8-foot putt here. Just singes the edge, Frank.
Yeah, but at least he's burning the edges. You know you're hitting good putts.
Just a little tap in here. But he has it for birdie. Frank, we've made it to the finishing hole. If you're having a good day, you stop and you reflect for just a moment. The beauty surrounding you, how well you've played. If it hasn't gone all that well, you're thinking about jumping on the Juniata Crossway Bridge off to the left and getting out of Dodge. Frank, on an uphill shot like this one, did you do anything differently in terms of your setup over the ball?
I made sure the ball wasn't too far forward because on an uphill shot there's always a struggle to get all your weight going forward.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. Terrific golf shot. And now that for an easy birdie. And he's set now over the putt. And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
So through one round, Frank, our leader really put on a good show today.
They certainly did, Rich. It was truly a great performance, especially from tee to green. It's not easy to come out of the gates like that.
EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the start of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today, it's live second-round coverage of the Northeast Invitational.